Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to another sold-out Raw from Portland, Oregon.
It's been far too long since Raw has come to Portland, JR. These fans are going crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw, coming to you live from Seattle, Washington.
I don't care how rainy it gets, JR. Nothing's going to dampen the spirits of these Seattle fans.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Raw from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Jim Ross, alongside Memphis' own Jerry the King Lawler.
It's always great coming home to Memphis, JR, and I personally guarantee my hometown fans the show of a lifetime.
Welcome to Raw. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and I couldn't be happier than coming to you from my home state of Oklahoma here in Oklahoma City.
These Oklahoma fans are fired up and ready for the greatest superstars in sports entertainment.
Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, welcoming you to Raw, live from Los Angeles, California.
I love this town, JR. I hope to get a chance to audition some young starlets later.
Good evening and welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the site of tonight's Raw event.
And Pittsburgh has gone completely crazy for the superstars of Raw. And who can blame them?
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Raw, coming to you live from our nation's capital, Washington, D.C.
JR, do you think there's any chance we could convince Eric Bischoff to stay here after we leave? He seems like he'd fit right in with all these politicians.
Raw is live tonight from Oakland, California. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I can barely hear you over the roar of this capacity crowd, JR. This is going to be great.
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
Welcome to Raw, live tonight from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I love Fort Lauderdale, JR, especially around spring break.
Welcome to Raw, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to you live tonight from Raleigh, North Carolina.
We should have booked this show for an outdoor arena, JR, because Raw's gonna blow the roof off this place tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one of the biggest Raw events of the year, live in the heart of New York City.
They don't come any bigger than the Big Apple, JR, and they don't get any better than the superstars of Raw.
A big Raw welcome to all our fans here in Phoenix, Arizona, and around the world. This is Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler.
This place is packed, JR. I know these fans can't wait to see the Raw superstars in action, and neither can I.
Welcome to Raw, coming to you live tonight from the land of the Razorbacks, Little Rock, Arkansas. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
Little Rock can't wait to see the Raw superstars. This show's been sold out for weeks.
Jim Ross here. On behalf of me and Jerry the King Lawler, we welcome you to the Windy City, Raw action in Chicago.
The Raw superstars are going to blow the Windy City away tonight. I can't wait.
Welcome to Raw, live from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm Jim Ross with Jerry the King Lawler.
I know I say this a lot, JR, but I think tonight's show is going to be the best one ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raw is live tonight from St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm Jim Ross, along with Jerry the King Lawler.
These Minnesota fans have been waiting a long time to see the Raw superstars in action, and I know they're not going to be disappointed.
Good evening and welcome to Raw, live tonight from Las Vegas, Nevada. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I tell you, JR, if I was a gambling man, I'd bet everything I own that this was going to be one of the best Raws ever.
Raw is live tonight from Santa Fe, New Mexico, where this capacity crowd is on its feet.
Let's get this show started before my eardrums pop, JR.
This is Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and we welcome you to live Raw action from Providence, Rhode Island.
Can you believe how loud these fans are, JR? They know that they're about to see the greatest superstars in sports entertainment.
Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and we welcome you to Raw, live tonight from Austin, Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas, JR, and this is going to be one of the biggest Raws ever. I can't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw, coming to you live tonight from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
There's so much wrestling history here in Calgary, JR, and there's going to be some history made here tonight.
Greetings from the Great White North, everybody. I'm Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and this is Raw, live from Toronto.
Listen to these fans here in Bizarro World, JR. If that isn't proof that Raw is the greatest brand of sports entertainment in the world, I don't know what is.
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me just assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw. I'm good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler at ringside.
And what a show we've got tonight, JR. I've got goosebumps just thinking about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler at ringside.
And can you imagine a bigger show than tonight's Raw, JR? This is going to be great.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. And what an event we have for you tonight.
You hit the nail right on the head, JR. I can't think of the last time I was so excited about a show.
Welcome to Raw. I'm Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and we're coming to you live tonight.
And not just live, JR, but larger than life, with the greatest brand of sports entertainment in the world.
On behalf of all the Raw superstars, we welcome you to Monday Night Raw, and thank you, folks, for inviting us into your home.
You'll be glad you did, folks. This is going to be one of the biggest Raws of all time. Mark my words.
This is Monday Night Raw. This is Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler. And folks, I hope you can hear us over the roar of this capacity crowd.
JR, I can barely hear you over the crowd. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
Welcome to the greatest brand of sports entertainment in the world. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And tonight, JR, these thousands of fans here in the arena and the millions watching at home are going to see the greatest superstars in the world.
This is Monday Night Raw, the greatest brand of sports entertainment in the world, and we're coming to you live.
Oh man, JR, I checked out the preview of tonight's show on WWE.com, and I can't wait to get started.
A big Raw welcome to all our fans across the world. This is Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I just hope our foreign fans can understand you with that accent, JR. How do you say slobber knocker in French, anyway?
This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, welcoming you to Raw.
I know I've said this before, JR, but I truly believe that tonight's Raw is going to go down in the books as one of the best ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw, the greatest brand of sports entertainment in the world. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And tonight, all of these fans are going to see exactly why Raw is the dominant brand in WWE. I can't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any bigger or better than Monday Night Raw Live. I'm Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
It's the greatest brand of sports entertainment in the world, JR. And tonight, the Raw superstars are going to blow the roof off this place.
The greatest superstars in sports entertainment come to you live tonight on Monday Night Raw. This is Jim Ross with Jerry the King Lawler.
The best wrestlers in the world will appear in that very ring tonight, JR. And we've got the best seats in the house. I can't wait.
This capacity crowd is on its feet and can't wait for tonight's Raw superstars to do what they do best.
And what they do best is entertain the millions of Raw fans around the world. I can't wait to get started tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're just in time for the greatest superstars in sports entertainment. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler, and we welcome you to Monday Night Raw.
JR, can you believe what's on the schedule tonight? It's so good, I'm going to shut my mouth so we can get going.
There is no doubt that this capacity crowd is getting its money's worth tonight.
These guys are going to tear each other apart.
These competitors are some of the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport.
I never thought I'd get a chance to see these two superstars wrestle each other.
You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment can these men withstand?
These guys are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
There's a lot of pride on the line here, and nobody wants to go back to the locker room as the loser.
Remind me to never try and step between these guys, JR.
In all my years in sports entertainment, I've never seen superstars with more potential.
You might want to close your eyes, JR. I think this one's about to get ugly.
The official certainly has his hands full in this matchup.
I wonder how long these two superstars can keep it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing a true classic in the making.
Have you ever seen superstars lay into each other the way these guys are?
The resiliency of these superstars is incredible.
I don't think this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's more personal than that.
These superstars continue to size each other up.
If one of these guys builds momentum, this match is over.
The endurance of these men is almost superhuman.
If a superstar shows even the slightest hint of weakness, he's lost the match. I thought I'd pick the winner before this match had started, but now I'm having second thoughts.
This is one for the books, King. What a match!
You'll never see action like this on Smackdown, JR.
You just know that these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
These superstars are so unpredictable, this match could go on another 30 seconds or 30 minutes. I've never seen this kind of intensity in a match, JR.
I gotta tell you, King, I have no idea how these guys could keep going.
Don't try this stuff at home, kids.
Never in a million years did I expect a match like this.
What a match! And it's not over yet!
You've got to wonder what's going through the minds of these competitors right now.
Man, I'd pay money to see these two guys go at it again, JR.
How far are these superstars willing to go to get the win here tonight?
I can't believe everyone's still standing. Even the referee's getting a workout.
What an incredible performance by these superstars.
I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these guys no?
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that ring.
I understand wanting to win a match, JR, but these guys are putting their careers on the line here.
This capacity crowd can't get enough of these superstars.
These guys are writing a wrestling textbook in the ring, JR. I don't know if there's going to be anything left of these guys by the time they're done.
What are they going to do next?
These guys have done their homework on each other, JR. It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world. These guys are at the top of their game, JR, and they make it look so easy. I could watch these guys go at it all night, JR. That's it! It's over! What a match!
There's the bell! The match is over!
Oh my gosh! I can't believe it! It's over!
The referee has called for the bell! What an amazing victory!
This match might be over, JR, but I'd be surprised if the decision doesn't cause some controversy.
This capacity crowd is giving all the participants a standing ovation. What a match!
Is it? Yes! It's over! He just beat all the fight out of him!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed a true classic.
He might have won this match, JR, but he's going to pay for it tomorrow.
He got him! He got him! He won the match!
No one likes to lose, JR, but he just got dominated. There's no way he could have pulled it off.
These men left it all in the ring, and my hat is off to all of them.
That's got to be the match of the year, JR.
What a hellacious match! We better get some EMTs down there.
I can't believe he pulled it off, JR. I was sure he was going to lose.
Well, that was what you call a restaurant quality beatdown. What a match!
Well, there's your winner, JR, but I'd be surprised if this was the last time these guys faced each other.
He beat him like a government mule. He's one of the most dominant superstars on Raw.
These fans can't wait to see a rematch between these guys, JR, and I agree completely.
Well, the outcome of this match may anger some people, but the official did his job.
I don't think this match solved anything, JR. These guys aren't done with each other yet.
Thank God that match ended while everyone could still walk away from it.
It's over, and I can't wait for the rematch.
I've got to say, I'm surprised by the outcome of that match.
You just don't see a match like that every day, JR. Whew.
He did it. He's a step closer to being king of the Raw Mountain.
I've got no idea how he pulled that one off, JR. I thought he'd lose for sure.
A solid victory by a truly impressive superstar. What's he doing here? He's not involved in this match.
Uh-oh. Looks like someone's decided to get involved in the match.
He's got no business in this match. Get him out of there, ref.
I knew he wasn't going to be able to keep his nose out of this.
Oh, come on. I know he's got a personal stake in this match, but he's not involved in it.
Look who it is, JR. I think he's about to interfere in the match.
Oh, no. What's he doing here?
Oh, well. So much for a fair fight.
Don't tell me he's going to get involved in this too.
Don't look now, JR, but I think someone's planning on getting involved in the match.
If he's not careful, this match is going to end in a disqualification.
How did I know he'd show his face during this match?
That's funny. I don't remember the ring announcer calling his name. Oh no, she's not going to get involved in this, is she?
Oh man, just when I thought this couldn't get any better, more puppies!
She's got no business being down here. Get her out of there, ref.
She's not supposed to be involved in this match. Someone should spank her.
Oh, for the love of... This isn't even her match.
Oh, sweetie, don't go down to that ring. Come over here and sit on my lap instead.
What's she doing here? She's not even involved in this matchup.
See, JR? The divas can't get enough of me. Oh, wait. She's heading to the ring.
Looks like someone's decided she wants to interfere in this matchup.
Come back up here, honey. Aw, I hate seeing you go, but I love watching you leave.
Oh, come on. She's not supposed to be involved in this match.
Woohoo! More puppy power! This is great!
Uh-oh. Looks like someone's decided to show her pretty face in this match.
These divas are so beautiful, I hate to see them tear each other apart like this.
These two divas have certainly proven their prowess in the ring.
Hey girls, stop fighting! Make love, not war!
The Raw Divas have just shown that they can be just as competitive as our male superstars.
I told those ladies that I'm available for massages later, if they're sore after this match.
You doing okay there, King? You're breathing kind of heavy.
Divas like this are why God gave us eyes, JR.
You are looking at two of the toughest, loveliest creatures on God's green earth.
I'm not sure that these girls are made of sugar and spice and everything nice, JR.
The passion and intensity of these divas is simply incredible.
I've got to say, JR, I've always had a weakness for aggressive women.
These divas can dish it out as well as take it.
I don't know if I'd ever want to wrestle a woman, but I'd love to have one pin me to the mat.
It's hard to believe that women this beautiful could be such fierce competitors.
Oh, man, I haven't wanted to take home so many puppies since my last trip to a pet store.
I never stop being impressed with the high quality of wrestling that the Raw Divas display.
It's too bad it had to come to this. I was hoping they'd kiss and make up.
Ain't no mistake about it. These divas are not just pretty faces.
JR, I've got no idea how you're able to keep your mind on this.
These fans are certainly getting an eyeful of these divas tonight.
I wonder if any of the divas would like for me to show them some holes.
King, I think you're going to need a cold shower after this one.
They won't quit until the women's title is around their waist. And I won't quit until their legs are around mine.
Only on Raw will you find female wrestlers of this caliber.
You know what this match needs, JR? Jello!
There isn't an ounce of quit in either of these divas.
I don't get it, JR. How can these women be drop-dead gorgeous and as tough as nails?
Well, these women are extremely evenly matched. This one could go either way.
There it is, JR. The Tombstone Piledriver. It's over.
Undertaker with the last ride. That's got to be it.
Oh my gosh, JR. It's the last ride. That'll break you in half.
And now the Undertaker with a huge choke slam.
5-star frog splash by Rob Van Dam. I can't believe how high he gets.
RVD's using his patented 5-star frog splash. This one could be over.
Here it comes, the 5-star frog splash.
There it is, the 5-star frog splash.
Angle's got that ankle lock locked in. Is this it?
And Angle now with the ankle lock, one of the most devastating finishers in the business.
Angle slam! He hit him with the angle slam! I don't think he's gonna get up from that one, JR.
Kurt Angle with the angle slam. Can he end this right here?
Can he? Yes! Jericho's got the walls of Jericho locked in.
Did you see that? Jericho with the enziguri, almost too fast for the eye to see.
A huge lion salt from Chris Jericho. He can put him away right now.
Chris Jericho putting his body on the line with that moonsault. This one's got to be over.
Man, Booker T got all of that scissors kick, JR.
Booker T with that scissors kick, one of the most devastating moves of the business.
Oh my gosh! Booker T just hit him with the bookend!
And Booker T now with a huge bookend, but can he put him away?
Oh man, Benoit's got that crossface locked in. He's gonna tap out.
Crossface, crossface. Benoit's got the crippler crossface locked in.
Benoit's going up for that diving headbutt.
And a diving headbutt from Chris Benoit.
Edge hit the educator. I think it's over, JR.
Educator. Edge might have just won this match.
Wow, Edge nearly broke him in half with that spear.
Edge with the spear. Oh, what impact!
Mysterio's calling home to San Diego. 619.
There goes Mysterio with the 619.
There it is, JR. The 619. This match is over.
I don't believe it. 619 by Mysterio. Can he follow up?
There's the pedigree, JR. This one's over.
The game got all of that pedigree. This match is over.
Oh my gosh! Triple H just hit the pedigree! Might as well ring the bell right now.
Triple H now with the pedigree. One of the most deadly finishing maneuvers in the business.
A choke slam from Kane! I can't watch.
Kane with a choke slam all the way from hell.
I felt that power bomb all the way back here, JR. That's got to be it.
A devastating tombstone pile driver by Kane. I think this one's over.
Oh my gosh! Twist of Fate by Matt Hardy!
And Matt Hardy hits the twist of fate. It's looking good for Matt Hardy.
Wow! Matt Hardy got all of that twist of fate. He might have just won himself the match.
Twist of fate. You'll never see it coming.
That's the biggest choke slam I've ever seen, JR.
Big Show going sky high with that showstopper, and you gotta believe this one's over.
There goes Big Show with the hog lock. Can he get him to tap out?
He calls that the final cut, and I think the Big Show just won himself a match.
Ric Flair with the figure four. Forget it. This one's over.
Figure four. Flair's got the figure four locked in, and now it's only a matter of time.
Oh man, he's locked into that figure four, and I don't know if he can break it.
The Nature Boy's locked in the figure four. Is this it?
Man, you could hear that sweet chin music anywhere in the arena.
Michael's almost taking his head off with that sweet chin music.
That was a huge elbow from Shawn Michaels. Can he get the cover?
Oh, what a devastating elbow by HBK. That'll stop your heart.
Eddie's feeling froggy, JR. It's the frog splash.
Guerrero with a frog splash. It recovers him. This one's over.
Look at the way he's got that lasso from El Paso locked in, JR. I think Guerrero's going to make him tap out.
Eddie Guerrero with an expertly applied lasso from El Paso.
Christian nailed him with the unprettier. That'll mess up your looks.
A huge DDT by Christian. I think CLB just won the match.
Oh man, here comes the Bubba Bomb. Look out!
Bubba Dudley with a Bubba Cutter. That's gotta be it.
Go ahead and give him his last rites. He's not getting up from that saving grace.
A huge neck breaker from Devon Dudley. He nearly took his head off. Devon Dudley with a devastating reverse DDT.
There goes Trish with the Stratisfaction. Save some for me, Trish.
A chick kick by Trish Stratus. I could feel the impact from here.
Tajiri nailed him with that buzzsaw kick.
The Japanese buzzsaw with the buzzsaw kick. Oh, what a shot.
What a kick from Stacy. She's got legs and she knows how to use them, JR.
Well, Stacy just slapped the taste out of her mouth. That could be it.
That was a huge suplex from Chavo. I think this one's over.
Chavo Guerrero with the gory bomb, invented by Chavo's grandfather.
Man, Victoria just nailed that Widow's Peak. This could be it.
Victoria with an expertly applied Widow's Peak. This match just might be over.
I can't believe it. Cena just hit him with the FU.
And John Cena getting all of that FU. But can he capitalize?
Wow. I had a question for Tori, but now that I know she can slap that hard, I think I'll save it.
And a huge DDT from the lovely Tori Wilson. That could be all she wrote.
Ouch! I don't think anyone slaps as hard as Sable.
Here comes the Sable Bomb. I think Sable's just won this match.
Wow! What a power bomb from Batista! This guy's an animal.
And a sickening power bomb by Batista. That's not just a match ender, it's a career ender.
RKO by Randy Orton. Nobody does it better.
There's Orton with the RKO. That could be it.
A-Train just nailed him with the train wreck. That's it.
A-Train with a huge derailer. I gotta believe this one's over.
What a super kick from Shelton Benjamin.
A perfect T-bone suplex from Shelton Benjamin. Is that it?
Man, Haas nailed all of that German suplex.
Charlie Haas has got him in the Haas of pain. Will he tap?
Oh, man. Did you see that kick, JR? That could be the match right there.
Rico with a huge roundhouse dropkick. I think he got all of it.
Wow, what a gore from Rhino. I think he broke him in half.
The Man Beast with the gore. Good God, what impact.
Piper's got him in the sleeper. This could be it right here.
What a shot by Piper. He could pin him for a 20 count now.
What a chop from the Superfly. I can't believe he's still in one piece.
And Snuka flying only as the Superfly can. Can this be it? Orton got all of that RKO. He nearly took his damn head off.
Orton got the RKO. That's it. This match is over. What a DDT from Shelton Benjamin. I think he's got this match won.
Benjamin with a dragon whip. This could be it. John Cena with the FU. What an impact.
Oh, man. There's the FU, JR. It's looking good for Cena.
Clothesline. JBL almost took his damn head off of that one.
What a clothesline from JBL. There's no way he's getting up from that one.
A sickening power bomb from JBL. He'll be lucky if he can walk after that one.
Oh my gosh! That power bomb from JBL just about collapsed the ring.
A sickening Death Valley driver from Rene Dupree. That could be it.
There's the Dupree driver, JR. This could be over.
Jindrak with the mark of excellence. Can this be it?
Wow, what a clothesline. Jindrak almost decapitated him with that one. Don't look now, JR, but I think Scotty wants to show us his worm.
DDT from Scotty to Hottie. If he gets the cover, that's all she wrote. An Alabama slam from Hardcore Holly. That came out of nowhere.
Uh-oh. Holly's got that full Nelson locked on tight. This might be it right here.
Wow, what an impact. Chuck Palumbo hit that super kick perfectly.
There's Palumbo with the torture rack. Can he get him to tap out?
A big elbow drop by Garrison Cade. Whoa, what a move.
Bulldog! Cade just smashed his face right into the canvas.
A perfectly executed double wrist suplex by Molly Holly.
There's the Molly go-round. This might be it, JR.
My God, the power of Andre the Giant with that giant press. And Andre with a huge splash. That's gotta be it.
That's the biggest elbow drop I've ever seen, JR. I think this one's over.
Sharpshooter. The Hitman's got the sharpshooter locked in.
A pile driver from Bret Hart. Hey, that's my move.
What an atomic drop by Beefcake. That took the wind out of his sails.
Beefcake's got that sleeper locked in tight. Someone might be getting a haircut tonight.
A devastating DDT by Mankind. This could be the match right here.
The mandible claw. Oh my God. Mankind's got Mr. Sacco all the way down his throat.
An Animal is setting him up. This is all over.
Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it.
This is definitely going to be lights out.
Can you believe his sheer strength, JR? I haven't seen anything like that since I was in the ring. No matter who wins this match, JR, it's the fans who are the real winners.
The first diva to be stripped down to her bra and panties wins the match.
Woohoo! Puppy power! This is great!
Neither one of these divas is willing to give an inch.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd see something like this, JR.
Whoever loses this match has got to deal with the humiliation of being stripped to her underwear in front of thousands of fans.
That referee is the luckiest man in the world right now.
Well, these divas certainly have the crowd's attention.
Come on, girls. Let's see what you got under there.
I think you're going to have to hit the locker room, King, after this one and take a cold shower.
Oh, man, JR. It's like my birthday and Christmas rolled into one.
There are no pinfalls and no submissions in a bra and panty match.
This is a 5-star classic, JR. I'm going to have to watch this match over and over again.
Well, you've got to commend the official for being able to keep his mind on the match.
JR, I've got no idea how you can keep your mind on this.
Both these divas are as competitive as they are gorgeous.
I'm speechless, JR. This is just great.
Well, folks, I gotta say that none of my years in the wrestling business have prepared me for a match like this.
Be careful with those puppies, ladies.
Try and keep your mind on the match, King, and your hands above the table.
Just when you thought the divas couldn't show any more skin, we get this match.
Don't be fooled by their beauty, folks. Both these ladies are as tough as a $2 steak.
The diva who winds up in her bra and panties might lose the match, but she's won my heart.
Well, I can't say this is the most physical contest I've ever seen, but these fans don't seem to mind.
Come on, JR. Even you've got to be getting a little hot and bothered by this match.
Only the WWE divas could put on a match like this.
Oh, man, JR. I think the king has found his new queen.
I'm sure that neither of these divas wants to wind up in her bra and panties in the middle of the ring. Now we see his true colors.
I knew it was only a matter of time before he tried something like that.
Oh, come on. How about a little sportsmanship, for God's sakes?
He's going to do whatever it takes to win this match, JR.
And a desperation maneuver by a superstar who's going to do whatever it takes to win.
You know what they say, JR. It's all legal until you get caught.
I can't believe it. That should be a disqualification right there.
All's fair in love and war, JR, and these guys sure don't love each other.
Talk about taking advantage. What a dirty move.
It's not how you play the game, JR, but whether you win or lose that counts.
Well, I was hoping for some sportsmanship, but I can't say I didn't see that one coming.
I knew it was only a matter of time before he tried something like that. He's going to do whatever it takes to win this match, JR. You know what they say, JR. It's all legal until you get caught. All's fair in love and war, JR, and these guys sure don't love each other. It's not how you play the game, JR, but whether you win or lose. He shouldn't be taunting him, JR. Keep your words soft and sweet in case you have to eat them later.
He's showing a great deal of confidence by taking the time to taunt him.
Listen to the crowd, JR. They're eating this up.
He's cocky for sure, King, but his taunting might come back to haunt him.
Taunting your opponent is like adding insult to injury.
Look at that. He's telling him exactly what he thinks of him.
He's wasting time taunting him when he should just be putting him away.
There's no fear in the eyes of this awesome competitor.
Oh, man. Look at the confidence, JR. He's just daring him to try something.
And now he's taunting his opponent.
Look at him, taking the time to taunt his opponent. She's showing absolutely no respect to her opponent.
She's showing a great deal of confidence by taking the time to taunt her opponent.
Listen to the crowd, JR. They love her.
She might regret taunting her opponent rather than following up.
She's just adding insult to injury now, JR.
She's certainly not shy about telling her opponent exactly what she thinks of her.
She's wasting time taunting her when she should be putting her away.
There's not an ounce of fear in her eyes.
Oh, man, JR. She's just daring her to try something.
And now she's taunting her opponent.
Look at her, taking the time to taunt her opponent.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known here tonight.
This crowd is a bunch of idiots, JR. How can they chant something like that?
Sounds like the crowd has something to say about the matter.
There's nothing like having the crowd on your side, JR.
This sold-out crowd has come alive tonight for this incredible match.
Having thousands of people chanting your name can really give a superstar a boost.
The crowd is letting these superstars know exactly how they feel about them.
Someone should tell this crowd that opinions are like an unmentionable part of the body. Everybody's got one, and they should keep them to themselves.
Listen to the crowd. You can fool the referee, you can fool the GM, but you can't fool the people.
I can't believe how fired up this crowd is, JR.
A huge response from this crowd, but how's it going to affect this matchup? Eric Bischoff might not be too pleased with the crowd response, but Bischoff can't control everything, thank God.
Wow. I wonder what our general manager thinks of what this crowd is saying, JR.
For those of you watching at home, you can only imagine how loud this live crowd is tonight.
I can barely hear myself over this crowd.
And this sold-out crowd has really come alive here tonight.
I can't believe this crowd could chant something like that, JR.
Just listen to that crowd. They're on the edge of their seats.
This crowd has gone absolutely nuts, JR. I love it.
This capacity crowd isn't shy about saying what's on their mind.
Someone had better shut this crowd up before they get themselves in trouble.
And now the chants start up from the crowd.
How can the crowd say that, JR?
This sold-out crowd is determined to have their say here tonight.
What's that the crowd's saying, JR? I can't make it out.
They paid for their tickets, and this capacity crowd has every right to make their voices heard.
Tell me this crowd isn't chanting what I think they're chanting.
The crowd is just deafening.
I wish this crowd would just shut up, JR. Don't they know that no one cares?
I've never heard an audience this involved in a matchup, King.
I haven't heard a crowd this loud since my last match, JR.
Do you hear that, King? Do you hear what the crowd is chanting?
Only the Raw superstars could get a crowd response like this.
The reaction of this capacity crowd is bound to have an effect on these competitors.
Here come the chants, JR. You knew this was coming.
The thousands of live fans are exercising their right to free speech. God bless America.
I can't remember the last time I heard a crowd chanting like this. I've never seen the game look this intense.
The cerebral assassin is sizing up his opponent.
They don't come any tougher than Triple H.
You might disagree with his methods, but no one can argue the success of Triple H.
The game's going to do whatever it takes to win this match.
The power of Triple H is simply awesome.
They call him the cerebral assassin because he's always one step ahead of you.
The dead man is just a plain scary individual. No one can take punishment like The Undertaker, and no one can dish it out like him either. What an amazing competitor is The Undertaker. Who in their right mind would agree to a match with The Undertaker?
I never get tired of watching Rob Van Dam, JR.
RVD is certainly one of the most innovative and unorthodox superstars in the WWE.
RVD's got those educated feet. One went to Harvard, one went to Yale.
The fans can never get enough of Rob Van Dam.
I love watching RVD because you never know what he's going to do next.
Time and time again, Rob Van Dam has put his body and his career on the line.
RVD is as quick as a cat, JR.
Kurt Angle is truly a WWE legend in his own time.
Angle's so fast, JR, he can end the match before you know what hit you.
Angle is an Olympic gold medalist and a multi-time WWE champion. They don't come any tougher.
Kurt Angle is a true American hero, JR, and I hope you appreciate that.
Angle's amateur background has certainly served him well in the WWE.
You don't want to get between Kurt Angle and something he wants, JR.
Kurt Angle is one of the most versatile superstars on the WWE roster. He can do it all.
Chris Jericho talks a lot of trash, JR, but he can back it up, too. Don't forget, JR, Jericho's not just a superstar, he's also a huge rock star.
Jericho was the first undisputed champion, and I've got to believe it's only a matter of time before he's wearing gold again.
You can't take your eyes off Chris Jericho for a second.
Jericho is so quick and so dangerous.
Jericho's as cocky as they come, but he's not afraid to get physical either. Man, JR, I can never get over the size of Kane.
Kane is 7 feet and 320 pounds of pure psychopath. What evil thoughts could be running through the mind of Kane right now?
Just the sight of Kane makes my blood run cold.
How do you fight a monster like Kane, King? He's got no weaknesses and no pity either.
I think Kane just likes to hurt people, plain and simple.
There's a lifetime of hate and anger behind everything that Kane does.
Booker T is a no-nonsense competitor, JR.
Booker T is a master of those martial arts kicks.
What's Booker up to now, JR? You know it can't be any good.
A 5-time former WCW champion is Booker T.
I can't remember the last time I saw Booker T this fired up.
Booker T is an intense and focused competitor.
I think Booker T's got this match in the bag. Can you dig that, JR? I can't believe how fast Rey Mysterio is, JR. It's like watching a ping pong ball.
Rey Mysterio is quicker than a hiccup. Rey Mysterio is a master of the Mexican wrestling style and one of the most talented performers in the WWE.
Mysterio can go toe-to-toe with opponents twice his size, which is a good thing because that's most of them.
No one on the WWE roster is more exciting or unpredictable than Rey Mysterio.
What's Mysterio gonna do next?
These fans can't get enough of Rey Mysterio.
The Big Show is 500 pounds of bad attitude, JR.
You won't find a larger athlete in any sport than the Big Show.
They don't come any bigger or meaner than the Big Show.
My God, just look at the size of the Big Show.
If the Big Show gets his hands on you, it's all over.
Like her or not, Trish is one of the toughest and most beautiful divas in the WWE.
Trish, make sure to protect those puppies. I'd hate to see them get hurt.
Trish Stratus is a multi-time women's champion, and she's showing that fighting spirit here tonight.
I could watch Trish Stratus all night, JR.
Trish will do whatever it takes to win this matchup.
Flair's a 16-time world champion, JR. You've got to respect that.
Flair has held a world title 16 times, and he's done it by being the dirtiest player in the game.
The Nature Boy is putting on a show that these fans will never forget.
Whether they like him or not, this crowd has come alive for the Nature Boy.
Ric Flair has seen it all and done it all in this business.
Flair's not called the dirtiest player in the game for nothing, and I hope the ref watches him like a hawk.
If Flair manages to get him in the figure-4 leg lock, this match is over. Shawn Michaels can take a licking and keep on ticking.
There's no doubt that HBK is one of the greatest WWE champions of all time.
Shawn Michaels is giving our female fans a real treat tonight, JR.
Few men in our business have reached the heights that Shawn Michaels has.
Even if you can't stand him, you've got to respect Shawn Michaels' accomplishments. That ref had better keep an eye on Eddie, or he's going to lie, cheat, and steal a victory.
Eddie Guerrero has overcome a lot of personal demons to earn his spot in the WWE.
You don't see many superstars as strong and as quick as Guerrero.
You won't see many superstars as intense and charismatic as Eddie Guerrero.
Any WWE superstar will do whatever it takes to win. Eddie's just better at it than most.
Eddie Guerrero's road has been a hard one, but there's not an ounce of quit in this man.
Is Eddie Guerrero really the kind of superstar we want representing the WWE? Someone who lies, cheats, and steals? If Benoit manages to lock in the crossface, this one's over.
I've never seen Chris Benoit look anything but intense. The Rabid Wolverine is one of the most tenacious competitors in the business.
Benoit's intensity is downright scary, JR.
Chris Benoit is a true competitor with a lot of heart and pride.
We've seen Benoit chop opponents down to size before, and that's exactly what might happen here tonight.
Benoit's trying to get him to wrestle his style of match, a technical mat-based match.
Mysterio can go toe-to-toe with opponents twice his size, which is a good thing because that's most of them.
Rhino's gore is absolutely lethal, and this match could be over in a second if he hits it.
What's Mysterio gonna do next?
You could see the intensity on the face of Rhino from a mile away.
I don't think Rhino's just looking for a win, JR. I think he wants to break someone in half. Matt Hardy's got a lot of heart, JR, but I don't think it's pumping blood to his brain.
Say what you will about Matt Hardy, this kid never says die. There's not an opponent in the world that Matt Hardy would back down from.
I respect Matt Hardy's dedication, JR, but how many times can he put his career on the line?
A true daredevil is this blue chipper Matt Hardy.
I don't think Matt Hardy knows the meaning of the word fear, JR.
Say what you will about Matt Hardy, this kid never says die.
I'll tell you, JR, Edge could explode with a spear at any moment and end this thing right here.
Edge never lets anything stand in his way for long.
You might call him a CLB, JR, but Christian is one of the most successful superstars on the entire roster.
Oh, I respect Christian's ability. I just can't stand the creepy little you-know-what.
Have you ever seen Bubba in a good mood, JR?
I think Bubba Ray Dudley enjoys tearing people apart with his bare hands.
Look at Devon's eyes, JR. I feel bad for his opponent tonight.
Devon Dudley is one superstar you don't want to mess with.
The only thing worse than Tajiri's kicks is that green mist.
They call him the Japanese buzzsaw. And if you've ever seen Tajiri go to work, you know why.
Stacy, forget about this match and come up here and wrap those legs around me instead.
Stacy Keibler is not just a pretty face. She knows how to handle her business in the ring.
It's not hard to see why Chavo's a multi-time cruiserweight champion.
Chavo Guerrero has 3 generations of wrestling knowledge to draw from.
Victoria might have a few screws loose, but that hasn't stopped her from winning matches.
Victoria is as beautiful as she is deadly in that ring.
I like this John Cena, JR. He's young and hip. An old guy like you probably doesn't get him.
John Cena is certainly one of the more colorful superstars on the WWE roster.
Cena's mouth gets him into trouble, but the rest of him always gets him out of it.
The speed and strength of John Cena is simply incredible.
I'd love to get Tori to wrestle me sometime, JR.
They don't come any prettier or more determined than Tori Wilson.
Sable, did you know I'm an animal lover? Bring those puppies up here. Sable, did you know I'm an animal lover? Bring those puppies up here. Look at Batista, JR. This guy just lives to destroy careers.
The power and presence of Batista are just plain scary.
Orton's pretty high on himself, but he's got plenty of reason to be.
Randy Orton's a 3rd-generation superstar, and he was born to compete in the WWE.
Hey, A-Train, you forgot to take off your shirt. Oh, wait, that's not a shirt.
When A-Train is focused, he is an absolutely deadly competitor.
Benjamin's got that amateur background, which really gives him an advantage. Keep your eye on Charlie Haas, JR. I predict big things in his future.
Charlie Haas is one of the brightest up-and-coming superstars in the WWE.
Look at Rico, JR. Can you believe he used to be a Las Vegas cop?
Rico is certainly one of the most flamboyant superstars in the WWE.
Piper's never been known for his patience, JR. I think he's going to lose it.
Roddy Piper is a hothead for sure, and you don't want to be near him when he goes off.
I can't believe the risk that the Superfly still takes to this day.
The Superfly is one of the true legends in the WWE. Randy Orton is so full of himself, it makes me sick. I wish someone would take him down a peg.
I can't believe how fast Rey Mysterio is, JR. It's like watching a ping pong ball.
Benjamin has the skill, speed, and power of superstars with twice his experience.
You know that Benjamin's done his homework on his opponent and has him well scouted.
Cena's as good in the ring as he is on the microphone.
Listen to these fans, JR. They can't get enough of John Cena.
John Bradshaw Layfield is a legitimately tough son of a gun, no doubt about it.
I like JBL's style, JR. We both like the finer things in life.
He's enjoyed success as a tag team wrestler, but JBL has truly shined in singles competition. He's enjoyed success as a tag team wrestler, but JBL has truly shined in singles competition. Rene Dupree has certainly not made many friends in the locker room with his attitude.
Look out, JR. I think Dupree's about to show you his French tickler.
Jindrak might be looking for a quick victory with that mark of excellence.
I like the look of this Mark Jindrak, JR. He's got a lot of potential.
This capacity crowd certainly loves Scotty Too Hotty. Hardcore Holly is one of the toughest men I've ever met in my life. Chuck Palumbo is a real blue chipper with potential written all over him. Garrison Cade is the total package. Size, speed, and intensity.
Molly Holly is always the diva to beat in the women's division.
Well, folks, if I live to be 1,000, I'll never get over the sheer size of Andre the Giant.
Andre is one of the most dangerous superstars to step between or over those ropes.
Excellence in execution is his motto, and that's exactly what we're seeing from Bret Hart.
The Hitman says he's the best there is, best there was, and best there ever will be, and it's hard to argue.
The Barber's looking for a chance to put on that deadly sleeper hold. Mankind likes pain. He thrives on punishment. How do you beat a guy like that? Animal is one half of one of the most devastating tag teams of all time.
Hey, JR, why do you like these guys so much? I just don't get it.
I've got to tell you, King, I've been looking forward to this match all evening.
I completely agree with you, JR. This is going to be a heck of a match.
This match has all the makings of an instant classic.
It sure does. Whenever these two get together, sparks fly.
King, I think the referee's going to have his hands full with these competitors tonight.
No doubt about it, JR. I'd hate to have to step between them during this match.
This capacity crowd can't wait for this match to get underway.
Neither can I, JR. This is going to be great.
King, what's your prediction for this match?
I've got no idea, JR. These superstars are at the top of their game, and it could go either way.
Settle in, folks. I think this match is going to be a long one.
Are you kidding, JR? Did you see who's in it? If this one's not over in 5 minutes, I'll eat your hat.
These very intense superstars can't wait for the bell to ring.
The fans have been waiting all night for this one, but I think the superstars have wanted this longer than that.
These guys just can't wait to get it on.
I can't wait either. Let's get this show on the road.
Each of these superstars has what it takes to go all the way to the top of the WWE.
You're absolutely right, JR. Our next WWE champion is in the ring tonight. Mark my words.
These men have certainly had their personal differences, but I think that deep down, there's a lot of respect between them.
Maybe so, JR, but that's not going to keep them from trying to beat the living heck out of each other tonight.
This one has the potential to turn ugly quick, King.
That's right, JR, and winning is great, but it's hard to enjoy it from a hospital bed.
You can just tell from the caliber of the superstars in the ring that we are going to see a 5-star classic.
There's no doubt, JR. These guys know how to work a crowd as well as they can work over their opponents.
I realize we have a difference of opinion on this, King, but I've got to say that I don't believe the outcome of this match is in doubt.
And I think we're in for an upset tonight, JR. Aren't you the one who's always saying that anything can happen in the WWE?
Each of these superstars has his sights firmly set on victory.
Well, you know what they say, JR. Winning's not everything. It's the only thing.
The superstars are in the ring, and the match is about to start.
I hope these guys double-checked their health insurance policies before they came to the show tonight.
Talk about being a cool customer. There's not an ounce of apprehension in the eyes of these superstars.
Oh, believe me, JR, they're a bundle of nerves right now. They're just hiding it really well.
King, I've honestly got to say that I never expected to see these superstars in the ring together.
Oh, come on, JR. You knew it was going to come down to this sooner or later.
I don't think the fans have to worry about getting their money's worth out of this match.
No doubt about it, JR. Like them or hate them, these guys sell tickets, and that's why Eric Bischoff signs their checks.
There's a lot of pride on the line in this match.
Absolutely, JR. These guys aren't just out to win a match. They want to prove that they are the superior athlete.
It's just about time to go here, King, and business is about to pick up.
Yeah, not to mention ratings. I don't get it, but the fans just can't get enough of these guys.
This one's just about to get underway, and it's going to be an absolute slobber knocker.
You always say that, JR, but considering who we've got in the ring tonight, I think you just might be right for once.
This one's about to get underway, and I think the crowd has already made up their minds about these competitors.
Oh, who cares what the crowd thinks, JR? This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
These superstars willingly entered into this match, but I think at least one of them might regret it later.
I think you're right, JR. I just hope everyone's able to walk out of the ring when it's all said and done.
These fans are certainly looking forward to this contest tonight.
Well, you can't blame them, JR. I mean, look at them. Do these look like people who get a lot of excitement in their lives?
King, I have no doubt that these competitors are physically prepared for this match, but are they ready for it mentally?
I hope so, for their sakes. If someone doesn't have their head in the match tonight, he just might lose it.
I can't remember the last time I looked forward to a match as much as I'm looking forward to this one.
Me neither. I can't wait to watch these guys pound the heck out of each other. It's gonna be great. Well, this is it. The championship is on the line.
And here we go with tonight's title match.
Here we go. The title is on the line.
There's the bell, and this title match is underway.
You know this is going to be a heck of a match with the championship on the line.
The belt is on the line, and each of these superstars wants to walk out of here with it.
We might have a new champion at the end of this one.
I wouldn't be surprised if we wound up with a new champion tonight.
There's nothing like a title match to bring out the best in a superstar.
I've seen many title matches in my day, but I can't remember looking forward to one more than this one.
I'm making a prediction right now. The title's going home tonight with the superstar who wants it the most.
Tonight's match is for the only thing that matters in the WWE, Championship Gold.
Nothing's more important than championship gold, and these superstars know that better than anyone.
This is going to be one hellacious title match.
These fans can't wait for this title match, and neither can I.
Only one of these superstars will walk out with the championship tonight.
This is it, JR. I've been looking forward to this title match all night.
Folks, I've got no idea how this one's going to end. Will the champion retain, or will the challenger overcome?
You know that there's nothing that these guys wouldn't do to wear that championship around their waist.
The champion has never looked stronger, King, but the challenger has a fire in his belly for sure.
These guys are two of the best WWE superstars on the roster, but only one of them is leaving here with the title.
And there's the tag. And the tag has been made.
Looks like he's tagging in his partner.
Looks like he's going to take a breather and let his partner take over.
There's the tag. Guess he's had enough for now, JR.
There's the tag. They're showing some excellent teamwork tonight.
Nice tag. These guys are really working well tonight, JR.
He's in his corner, and there's the tag.
Did the referee see that tag? Looks like he did.
There's the tag, which brings the fresh man in.
I think that was a good decision to tag in his partner.
There he goes, tagging in his partner.
Wow, what a move!
An incredible move.
Ouch! I felt that one.
That'll shake your liver.
That had to hurt.
He's really doing some damage.
Wow, what a shot!
That'll knock the taste out of your mouth.
He's gonna feel that one tomorrow.
He's beating him like a government mule.
A few more like that, and this one's over.
My God, what an impact.
I've felt that one before, and I don't want to talk about it.
He's taking him to the woodshed.
He just knocked his socks off.
An incredible move, but can he capitalize?
If he can keep this up, he's got this match won.
What a punishing maneuver.
Ouch! I bet he wishes he'd countered that one.
He's picking his opponent apart.
He just nailed that one, JR.
My God, the power.
That's gonna leave a mark.
That's what he has to do to win this one.
There's no way to keep that one from hurting.
He just knocked him into next Tuesday. He just knocked him into next Tuesday.
I'm not sure he got all of that one, JR.
This could be the beginning of the end.
He got all of that one.
He never saw that one coming.
Ref, you'd better check on him after that one.
What a vicious attack.
He's not going easy on him, that's for sure.
Oh my God, did you see that?
You can't take too many of those and expect to win.
How did he come up with that? It came out of nowhere.
I tell you, JR, he's on fire tonight.
And another punishing move.
Wow, did you see that?
And another shot. How much more can he take?
He's picking him apart, JR.
My God, this is going to have an effect.
He's going to town on him, JR.
If he takes too many more of those, he might as well pack it in.
What is this? His greatest hits collection?
That one echoed throughout the arena, Boomer Sooner.
Man, that one hurts just looking at it.
More punishment being dealt out by this tenacious superstar.
That was an incredible move. Now, if he's smart, he won't let him up. He'll keep working that part of the body until it's useless. That's how you win matches.
Oh, what a shot! My personal opinions aside, I've never been anything but impressed by this tenacious superstar.
That's it. That's how you bring your opponent down. You've got to focus your attacks and pick your opponent apart. If you take out an arm or a leg, you've got the match half won already.
I can't believe the amount of punishment he's taking in this match. He'd better start dishing some out if he wants to hang on to any hope of winning.
He can't just sit there and keep taking moves like that. Believe me, I know from experience that that isn't the way to win matches.
He's delivering a restaurant-quality beatdown to his opponent tonight. I can't remember the last time I saw this kind of punishment inflicted on a human being.
Wow, what a shot! Now he's got to follow up and build some momentum. Once you've got your opponent on the ropes and the crowd on your side, the match is yours. He's just brutalizing him, and it's like a train wreck, only worse. Because if it were a train wreck, at least someone could do something about it. Oh my gosh, he's got it locked in. Can he get him to tap out? And there's the submission. He might tap out right here, JR. Can he? Yes, the submission is locked in. This match could be over at any second. I don't believe it. He might make him tap out right here. Can you believe it, JR? I think he's going to make him tap. Oh, man, there's the submission. This one's over, JR. I don't think he's going to be able to break that hold, JR. He's going to have to tap out.